Welcome to Microsoft Excel course. Mastering Microsoft Excel. Complete professional guide to spreadsheet excellence. Getting started. Launching your productivity journey. Opening the application. How to open Microsoft Excel. On a Windows PC. First, click the Start button, the Windows icon in the bottom left corner. Second, type Excel into the search bar. Third, click Microsoft Excel from the search results to open the program. On a Mac. First, click the Spotlight search icon, magnifying glass tilted left, in the top right corner. Second, type Excel and press Enter. Third, click on Microsoft Excel to open it. The Excel interface. When you open Excel, you're greeted with a sophisticated workspace designed for high-speed data entry and analysis. Getting to know the Excel window. Familiarizing yourself with Excel's layout. When you open Excel, you will see many tools and areas. Title bar, at the very top, shows the name of your file and an app status. Quick Access toolbar, top left corner. Small buttons like Save, Undo, Redo, and Customize Quick Access toolbar. This allows you to add your favorite commands, such as save or undo, so they are easily accessible. The ribbon. The big menu at the top of Excel is called the ribbon bar. It contains tabs that organize tools and features. Note: hover over each button in Excel. When you hover, move your mouse over the different buttons in Excel without clicking. The name of the button will appear in a small pop-up tooltip, often showing a shortcut key in parentheses, such as Save, Ctrl+S, or Undo, Ctrl+Z, etc., helping you learn both the tool and its keyboard shortcut. Try this exercise. Move your mouse over the different buttons in Excel without clicking. Read the tooltips that appear to learn the name of each tool, its keyboard shortcut, if available, and a brief description of its function. Microsoft Excel interface. Exploring the ribbon. The ribbon, the primary hub for all commands and tools. Main ribbon tabs include Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, Review, and View. Each tab organizes related commands into groups, making it easier to access the tools needed to format, analyze, manage, and customize your Excel worksheets. Home tab. Home. This initial view establishes the application context. The Home tab is selected, displaying common tools for formatting, alignment, and editing sample sales data. Insert tab. Insert. The interface updates to the Insert tab. The background grid data is identical to the first image, but the ribbon groups change to allow for adding objects like tables, pictures, and charts. Page Layout tab. Page Layout. We transition to the Page Layout tab. The ribbon now focuses on themes, page setup, margins, orientation, and print options. Crucially, the worksheet view shifts from normal to Page Layout view, showing physical margins and page rulers while the underlying data remains the same. Formulas tab. Formulas. We return to a normal grid view for the Formulas tab. The ribbon groups display the function library and auditing tools. To emphasize this tab's purpose, Show Formulas mode is active, revealing the underlying calculations in cells like E2 and F2 rather than their results. Data tab. Data. Navigating to the Data tab, the view returns to values. The ribbon shows options for sorting, filtering, and data connections. I have applied filters to the columns, making the Data tab functionality clearly visible. Review tab. Review. The Review tab focuses on proofing, comments, and accessibility. In this image, the grid data is consistent, but a comments pane is open on the right, and cell B3 has a visible comment indicator. View tab. View. We select the View tab. The focus is on customizing how the workbook is displayed. In this image, I have activated freeze panes, locking row 1 and column A, and the formula bar has been hidden in the Show group. Help tab. Help. The sequence concludes with the Help tab. The ribbon displays assistance options. A prominent Help pane is open on the right side of the screen, showcasing the search features and community resources provided by this tab. For example, the Home tab. Each tab is divided into groups of buttons based on related features, for example, clipboard, font, alignment, number, style, cell, editing in the Home tab. Navigation and entry. Name box. Located above the grid, left of the formula bar. shows the cell name or cell reference you're on, like a 1. You can click in the name box and type a cell reference, such as C5, to jump to that cell quickly. Managing cells and selection. Active cell. The currently selected cell, where you can type or edit data. It has a bold, thicker outline so you can easily see which cell is active. The cell address, like a 1, appears in the name box at the top left. Column letters and row numbers. Columns are labeled with letters A, B, C across the top of the worksheet. The rows are labeled with numbers 1, 2, 3 down the left side. Each cell is identified by combining the column letter and row number, for example A1. Interactive input controls. Formula bar. Located next to the name box at the top of the Excel window. Displays the contents of the selected cell, whether it's text, a number, or a formula. You can also type or edit formulas directly in the formula bar instead of in the cell. The worksheet grid, the main area in Excel, is composed of columns A, B, C, etc. and rows 1, 2, 3, etc. This is where you enter and view data in cells, such as B5, C10, etc. Each cell is a small box where you can type text, numbers, or formulas. The dynamic status bar. Status bar, found at the bottom of the Excel window, shows helpful info like the sum, average, or count of selected cells. Displays indicators like caps lock, number lock, and more. Looking to get even more out of this course? The perfect companion is our book, Introduction to Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets. Designed for beginners, it provides step-by-step guidance, practical examples, and hands-on exercises to help you build confidence and master essential spreadsheet skills. Whether you're learning for work, school, or personal projects, this book is an excellent resource to reinforce what you learn in this course and continue your spreadsheet journey.
Feel overwhelmed by data? Let's get organized. Welcome to my complete spreadsheet masterclass. Subscribe for more tips and visit my website to learn more.